Black house will rock. Blind boys don't lie.
All right, back.
Yeah.
I mean, back from what? Saturn?
Nothing happened.
No.
I have a hat.
Whoa!
Shit!
Where'd you get that? I
It
went
came out of nowhere.
I went the shore man do you had.
No.
It's like you've been working the shore for 30 years.
I just don't like getting haircuts, man. It's the whole thing. You gotta sit down and all that.
Hey, look. I
I
haven't
know.
combed or cut
Right.
my hair in like 2 years. I don't even want to deal with it anymore.
If I had working clippers, I would be bald. I can't wait till the shit falls out. Thank you.
Your hair's falling out?
No, it's not. That's the problem. It needs to fucking hurry up.
Jared's is losing it.
Yeah.
But we won't say that. But anyways, here, I want to tell you a quick story. Always watch what the fuck you say
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Right.
Because you never know who's going to be watching.
Right.
So I know this artist guy that does horror music shit. Or not horror music, just horror movie stuff. He does like Jason shit, Friday the 13th or whatever.
Right.
And I got him on my Facebook page, and he posts up that Kirk Weinstein from Down and Crowbar will be doing an acoustic CD. So I'm like, I was like, that's cool, but is he gonna
would
be?
that sound like?
Yeah, is he gonna be singing and shit?
Yeah,
And,
he doesn't really have the
yeah.
chords for that.
But I wasn't mean about it. I was just like, man, that's kind of weird. I don't know about that. And so I'd go do something else, and I see the little Facebook pop-up thing, and I go, and it's Kirk's fucking face right there. And I'm like, oh, shit. Did I just piss off a famous cool dude? That would not be good.
Yeah.
So I go there, and he was cool about it. He was like, I know what you mean, dude. I can't picture it either. But it's going to be really cool. And
Oh, he's actually doing it.
yeah, he's doing it.
Oh.
Yeah, and he said to listen to it. And someone posted a Crowbar song called Life's Blood or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's clean and shit, and it's cool. Oh. I mean, he wasn't really singing. He was just going, just like moaning in the background. He was moaning in a key. All right. Let's be honest.
Well.
But I mean, it was cool. It was, but he said it wasn't going to sound anything like that. So I don't know. So seems like everybody's going the old acoustic trend.
I guess so. It's very popular.
And, which I quickly turned the attention to Down since I had him in the post and asked about that, and he said that they're doing a thing of new EPs, like a group of them.
Huh.
One's supposed to be completely acoustic. One's supposed to be rockish. One's supposed to be a little bit more heavier, whatever.
Well, that's something to look forward to.
Yeah. So I asked him about that, and he said it was done and being mixed.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, that was cool. I mean, fuck, I could have completely pissed off a cool person
Yeah.
by running my fucking mouth. Yeah. I always got to give my fucking opinion, don't I?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know, man.
What the hell do I know?
Anytime we start talking about Down or even Crowbar, even like anything that reminds me of somewhat of Pantera, I always just get a little bit pissed off down in the sanctity of my fucking heart. That someone took Pantera away from me.
Yeah, they
insane.
did.
And I wish I could stop thinking about it because I hate it when people fucking talk about shit too much and whatever.
In a fucking town not 40 minutes from here.
That we had been to that fucking establishment like numerous times.
Yeah. Horrible.
Yeah, and then, yeah. I don't know. Anytime there's so many things that remind me of Pantera that it's...
Yeah.
It's a fucking everyday atrocity.
There was a story. We played one of the first shows back that after the Alarosa opened up. After
I think
tragedy.
I remember that.
Yeah, I'm sure you went. Pugs was with us.
No, I wasn't there. I went to another. You must have played there again after that.
So we go back. We go in the little. Do you know the little Alarosa back room back there where people do drugs? But anyways, we went back there and we were doing drugs with the sound guy, which was in the motherfucking ordeal. I
Yeah.
mean, he was doing. He said he was doing his name. Or no, it doesn't matter his name. He was doing the monitor mix, which is right back there by the room. And he said the motherfucker pointed his gun right at him, but moved away. But anyways, we were in the back room, and there was a bullet hole right through the wall, dude.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean,
I remember seeing it. And
nickel size.
Somebody had put a sticker over it or something the one time.
And before we went, I had said, and somebody else said, don't ask anybody about the shit.
Right.
Especially, and that fucking Pugs right away went right up to the dude and asked him about the bullet hole. And the guy got all bummed out, and I was like,
it's a bummer.
Yeah, I was like, dude, shut the fuck up, man. That was crazy. I mean, think about that. Think about the highs and lows of that, of going to a concert and how happy and great it could be.
Yeah, right there's Dimebag, right fucking there.
And then you see someone in front of you being shot. And the dude himself being shot, and the cop came behind him and blew his fucking head off.
You're seeing it like it's a double whammy, because there's the emotional aspect of seeing someone die.
Yeah.
And then the gore, it had to be gory as fuck.
Oh my God.
A shotgun? No way. Done.
The cops and shit obviously don't clean that shit up, so they had to hire, well, they didn't hire anyone. They asked for, from what I heard, asked for people to come and help clean up, and wow.
Always was one of the coolest places to go.
Yeah, it was.
For local bands and to watch shows in general.
And might I say, since I've been to a couple fucking new clubs here in Columbus, it's the only place with a fucking parking lot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I love going to the Newport, but parking is fucking stupid. And
you don't even know. I went recently down to a show where a band played, and I went around the fucking square 45 minutes. I couldn't find anywhere. I just parked 3 blocks down. Could have got robbed, but I didn't. So thankfully,
I don't know. I haven't been to a show in a long time, because it's every time I go out of this fucking town, horse shit happens, or fucking I get pissed every time I go to Columbus. Just drive. And Cleveland is I'll go to Columbus, if there's something really cool going on, but Cleveland is fucking out of the question.
Well, why aren't you going to this fucking horror hound then? Why do you do this to me?
Man, I don't have fucking money.
You don't need that. We'll hit a comedian.
If I was going to go to something like that, I would, first of all, it would have to be, I would need more incentive to go there. I would need more people that I would.
Jared's gone.
Not you guys.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right.
More
You're right.
People, because I would, first of all, I would want to have plenty of money to buy the many things that I would see. It would be like torture if I went there without, like, at least having $100 to spend.
In case someone want to know what we're talking about, horror hound. It's
it's a fucking candy whorehound.
Yeah,
Hound's tooth.
I hate when I try to tell people that have no idea. A whorehound? You're going to a whorehouse?
A horror house?
Horror. I hate horror and horror.
Yeah,
they need to change that.
You always almost have to say it twice. Like, what kind of movies you like? Well, I really like
yeah, scary movies, you dummy. That's what I want to say.
I tend to lean towards gore. I say I just like gore.
Yeah.
And that just immediately shuts them up. I don't have to tell them what films I enjoy.
Yeah, but then they think you're in some kind of Faces of the Death fucking real shit. Like,
well, sometimes I'll say
gore
stuff that you've never seen and don't want to, or something, whatever. Because on my list of favorite movies, it's like they're horrible. I know they are. They're terrible. What was the one I watched the other day? It was like a Gwar horror movie they had made.
I don't
know. And Gwar's cheesy. Yeah,
all right,
Gwar's cheesy anyways. But they're like stabbing their fingers into guys' eye sockets and pulling them out, and the gore scenes are like really drawn out. And it's really cheesy, and I just laughed through the whole thing because it looks like they've just taken Velveeta cheese and melted it and dumped ketchup in it, and it just looks trauma-ish as fuck. And I was I don't even have to watch it to get enjoyment.
Well, I'm sure
out of
they're
it.
big fans
because
of...
well, I find with movies that bad, the best way to watch them is to just skip chapters.
Oh,
Because you're not going to get full complete enjoyment. There's not good dialogue. There's not good plot. It's just funny scenes.
Yeah.
So if you're going to sit there and watch an hour and a half of that, you're going to fucking want to kill yourself.
Yeah. I don't
So
know how
skip
you-
through it.
Oh,
Get
that's what
chapters.
you do.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
how I get enjoyment. Because I'm like, what's next? Boom. You know, whatever. Fucking
Well, shit, I've been trying to watch those movies from the front to the end.
no.
Oh,
If you want, you have to watch a good movie like The Strangers. Did you see The Strangers?
I don't think so.
It's got Steven Tyler's daughter. What's her name?
Liv?
Yeah,
Liv?
And some dude, and they're like a couple that he asked her to marry him, and she declined. But they go back to this place. It's like his family's cabin or something. And he had it all decked out because he figured he was gonna fucking be getting laid, and he had like rose petals and fucking hot tub and all this shit, whatever. But it's all weird now. So he calls his friend to have him come pick him up in the morning, and then they kind of make up a little bit, but they're really weird towards each other. And then she says she's out of cigarettes, so he goes into town to get them. And then like it's like these three strangers come, and they have these weird masks, painted up plastic see-through masks, and the one guy has a bag on his head, and they just fucking terrorize them. Well, it's creepy as fuck. It'll creep the shit out of you.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'll watch that. Strangers?
The Strangers.
The Strangers.
Yeah,
I'll watch it. Sounds good.
I suggest it.
Yeah, you were talking about back to the old dime, the old Pantera, 20th anniversary on Vulgar.
Yeah, we are old.
Fuck. Oh my god.
We used to live by those fucking videos.
Yeah. That's like when we would listen to Blizzard of Oz and go, this is 20 years old.
Oh my God. I actually listened to some Ozzy the other day, and I don't know, man. It's still good, but there's so much. It's not enough.
Good.
There's not enough there. With the way that they make music today, metal bands, they completely fill up the entire sound. You can't put any, like you think about strapping in a lad. There's no more room. You can't put a fucking harmonica in there. So there's nothing left. There's no room for sound. It's maximized. It's like a wall.
Yeah.
And bands like that, when you watch them live, it hits you like a wall. You're engulfed in it.
I remember way back when old Derek Collins first got that City Strapping Young Lad. Mm-hmm. We were working down in Dublin. And yeah, I couldn't handle it for first. It was too much for me. Now I can listen to him, absolutely, but I didn't know what was going on.
It took a while on a lot of stuff. Meshuggah took me a while, and I still like them.
That band will give me a stroke. I don't know where to go. They sound amazing for like a minute to me, and then it's just like, oof, I'm lost. Yeah. But they're a real technical band, and obviously have people like them.
Right. But it took me quite a while to get...
They don't change their shit.
To get into all that. Cannibal Corpse and all that extreme death metal.
6 Feet Under's getting ready to put out a new CD.
Oh, yeah?
With new members.
Really?
Like badass fucking members. You know, not that the old ones were bad, but...
They kind of fell off.
They were, they're younger guys from...
hopefully Sweden.
Yeah.
Or like Norway and whatever.
I can't really say what band they're from, but yeah. They were just younger dudes that were fans of Chris and shit. And I think they just need a revamp. Yeah. I think Chris still's got some cool shit. His voice is going a little bit.
His fucking lyrics, though.
The music it's stalled out, man.
Yeah.
It's too simple.
But what wasn't there? One of the dudes was from Carcass, wasn't that right?
Yeah, something.
Have you ever listened to Carcass? If you've heard one
have.
Carcass song, you've heard all Carcass songs. I don't know. They just don't get. I don't get them. But you know, I did just get the latest Vader album. I bought it, fucking with a CD and everything. No downloads. No.
Didn't you see them live?
Yeah, they're awesome.
I don't think I've heard them, but I can't place them. What's that one death metal band I like? Or remember that one? The Aeon.
They're good. They're cheesy, satanic too.
They're the evilest band I've ever
Then they have
heard.
what's that one song they do in death metal, and then they do it like a country.
Yeah, God gives head in heaven.
Yeah.
There's a name for you. Wow.
I think though that Carcass. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just boring.
Yeah.
Like, there's not enough going on there. It's like almost like. It's almost like listening to Mortician.
Well, no, it ain't bad. It ain't Whitney Houston, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, God. Forget
Jesus.
that shit. That's a whole another thing. What everybody's going bananas over that.
Oh, my God.
When did she become a good person? The same thing happened with Michael Jackson. Like, he was banging kids, and she was all cracked out. And then they die, and then everybody's like making tributes up and shit. Where was the attention beforehand?
Because when people die, they're thinking about themselves. When they die, they don't want people to be mean
To
and
be
shit.
real?
Yeah.
To be realistic.
Yeah. Well, that's the famous people. I mean, in this world we live in, yeah, you're a fucking asshole when you die, and people fuck you and don't go to your funeral.
Yeah, right. I personally don't go to funerals. I don't want to go to funerals. I don't need to see dead bodies of people I like.
No.
I can just say, okay, well, we bury them.
Not dressed up like that. I wish it was the old days. I could just, like, if you would die, I would send your ass out in a raft on Salisbury Lake.
And fucking shoot it with an arrow.
Yeah, on fire.
You think you could do that?
Yeah, I think if they allowed me to do it, I swear to God, I would take archery.
Fucking.
I used to shoot arrow all the time out in the fucking boonies where I lived.
You would have to have like a whole thing of arrows, and
Yeah. Well, I might miss a couple times.
fucking that's all 12 of them. Fuck it.
But of course.
See you later.
Well, maybe I'm not the archer. We could get someone. I'd just be there. I'd be the Holt, and then
I don't know.
shoot.
See, I don't. Evidently, you can't just. Evidently, they just can't throw your ass in the ground. You have to be in a box.
Yeah.
And they have to put chemicals in you. But I don't. Do they have to do that? Couldn't I just like fucking rot in the ground naturally, like I'm supposed to?
It would make more sense, but I guess.
And plus, see, I have this thing. I'm not saying zombies are going to happen, but
I think they're already here, man.
around this fucking town.
I was driving to work the other day, and this one, he was going of why maybe he had something wrong with him. I don't know, but he looked like a zombie.
Yeah. I've seen them dragging their corpse. It's that fucking H, man. They become sloths of life.
Yeah, go out to the forest court. You'll see many zombies. I got a few that work with me.
Oh my God. But yeah, if I die, I don't want to be cremated. Then I lose the chance
To come back.
to fucking who wants. If you come back as a pile of ashes, that's not very intimidating to the living. I want to be Return of the Living Dead, fast, terrorizer.
Fast? What are you talking about? Just because you turn into a zombie, you're not gonna get any faster.
I'll be moderate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you, but
Yeah. I wonder if you get tired though when you're a zombie. Do they
No.
get tired?
no, I don't think so.
I don't know.
And I think that if a zombie were to be dropped into like a pool of water, I think that it wouldn't fucking be able to get out. It'd just be walking around. It wouldn't like die.
Well, they had that in the series Dead Set. I don't know. Did you watch that? I bring that over to you.
That's
It's that Big Brother. It looks like it starts out like a Big Brother show.
Yeah.
That one black chick gets stuck in the hot tub. She can't get out. Bam. And also in the remake of Dawn of the Dead, that one swimmer gets caught in the water too. He can't get out.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right.
But I mean,
I would just live on a mountain. Zombie
do you think
apocalypse,
that if
go to a mountain.
do you think the day zombie apocalypse actually comes, do you think you would be pissed off or scared, or would you be like, kind of like, all right,
It depends.
I can handle myself in this?
It depends what it is.
If it's like Return of the Living Dead, we're all fucked.
Yeah, that or the remake of Dawn of the Dead, which original is what I love, but I'm saying
The remake wasn't bad. I
no, the remake wasn't bad, but I mean that was fucking
did without
chaos.
the zombie baby.
That was stupid as fuck.
The dumbest thing I've
and
ever seen.
that actor too. What was his name? Omar Epps.
Omar Epps.
Yeah, come
from
on.
House.
Get fucking real. Who casts these people?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Well, we gotta have this guy in here. It's only right.
Omar
Like, come
Epps.
on.
I think he was in that Breakfast of Champions. Did you ever watch that with Bruce Willis? And he's like living in a car at the car lot that he works at with Bruce Willis, and Nick Nolte's like a cross dresser.
Oh my God, Nick Nolte.
Yeah, and he's like, war buddies.
Didn't you send me the video of him taking tests or something?
Yeah. They're like
Fucking, what was he doing? He was testing his lung strength.
yeah, he like passed out, didn't he? Like right.
And the doctor goes, all right, blow. And he was trying to show off. You can tell.
Yeah.
And he fucking passed out. And his head hit the fucking desk. And then and he picks himself. He's like, did I just pass out? Doctor says, I think so.
In Breakfast of Champions.
Oh, my God.
He's
crazy.
He's cross dresses all the time, and he like there's a part where they're filming a live commercial, and he tears his suit off, and he's got this lingerie on. He's like, yeah, he's like yelling or whatever, and Bruce Willis has a breakdown because there's shit on one of the cars, like bird shit. Oh my God, he like loses it at the beginning. He's gonna like fucking kill himself. He's got a gun in his mouth. But yeah, that was Nick Nolte's great.
He's a nutty guy, man. That video made me laugh forever. Yeah. Maybe I'll play it over top of something or something. Yeah, this is fucking hilarious. My God.
Oh, shit.
Settle brain.
All right. I'll follow you, Doc.
So today, Nolte undergoes an exhaustive, high-tech test to see just how his brain is doing.
Have a seat and start relaxing.
Okay.
The computer program takes all the data and it comes up with a functional composite age.
So let's see how high a tone you can hear.
Too much rock and roll. Man, I'm not going to be able to hear anything.
The computer tests his hearing, vision, memory, and reaction time. It also tests his lungs.
And rest. Stop.
Nolte is so eager to do well that he overdoes it and passes out.
First effort.
Good job.
Relax a moment, catch your breath, and let your lungs get back to normal. When you're
Would that
ready
pass out?
for the second effort,
Well,
press any of these
I don't know. Did you?
Yeah, I think I did.
Well,
Did
good effort.
Yeah.
After several hours of tests,
And so it begins, the collection of the data.
But yeah, we'll wrap this up here. But yeah, I didn't want to talk about one certain thing. You know, they brung up about the horror movie shit, doing that all the time. But yeah,
Whatever.
we'll talk about whatever. And we're gonna have a bunch of people on here, man.
Sounds good.
So if you have it,
I like doing videos.
so if you have any ideas, let me know. But I think the first one will have Jason and Fish or Jared, or we'll probably have Fish because I want to do a show, and I talked to Jared about this. Me, you, and Dusty Donley and Jared,
Right.
and we'll do a Mississippi Bones kind of thing.
Right.
We'll talk about some shit there. But then Jared's like, well, we're doing X1075 and shit. And I said, that's fine. We're not going to play your crappy music. Why we interview you or whatever. Like, you know, X1075, you know, I'm just kidding. That's not crappy. But, you know, X1075 is going to ask a few questions and play their song and shit. I told him that's going to be like that. And we're probably not going to even talk about most of the shit.
me